Hey, what is up guys? This is Brett here from brettdev.com, and in this video today I'm going to be talking about the whole digital nomad craze. Is it still here? Has it gone away? What do I foresee happening in the future? Will there still be digital nomads? And if so, how can you take advantage of it and become a digital nomad for yourself? Okay guys, so 2020 has been a hell of a year. People have been reaching out and asking me, is the digital nomad scene still alive? Do digital nomads even exist? With the inability to travel, people being locked down by tyrannical governments and things like that. And I want to make a video addressing it. I want to talk about it, what my thoughts are on it, where do I see it going in the future and things like that. Now, before the whole situation that we're in, less and less digital nomads were coming to Thailand, but that was due to issues with the Thai government and the blocking of short-term visas. I think in the future, in 2021, that's actually going to change a lot because the Thai government now obviously are in a completely different situation. Instead of being overrun with people that want to live here, nobody can come here. So they're trying to introduce ways to actually bring people back. And in particular, they want long-term visitors. So these new, because people have to go through the quarantine hotels, right, for 2 weeks. So they're going to be introducing a lot of long-term visas. And I think what I'm seeing is there are a lot of digital nomads starting to flock back to Chiang Mai and to Thailand. For example, I've got several friends who I've known in Chiang Mai for many, many years that have been here for many years, that were facing issues with regards to the visa back in like 2019, 2018. They were traveling about because of the problems with the visas. You know, they could only stay in here for like 3 months, then they'd go and stay in Vietnam for 3 months or something like that. They got locked out at the start of this whole thing. But now that the government are starting to introduce these longer term tourist visas, obviously with the quarantine hotels, you can stay here for, I believe, about 6 to 9 months. And then once you're in here, it's pretty easy to switch over to like a 1-year visa, a volunteer visa, an education visa and stuff like that. A lot of those people, a lot of my friends are starting to plan a return to Thailand. Okay, now they're able to do it because they're digital nomads and they work online. And to be honest, it makes a lot of sense for them to do it because even with the quarantine hotel costs, even with the increased price of the flights and things like that, they're stuck outside of the country, like in the UK and in Canada and America and places like that. The amount of money that they have to pay on rent and on, you know, just general day-to-day living, they save money even having paid the upfront costs of the quarantine hotel and things like that, if that makes sense. You know, your monthly cost of living in Thailand is so low compared to the Western countries that over time, over a 6 to 9 month period, you actually end up saving a lot of money. So those guys are coming back. I think we're going to see a huge kind of resurgence in the digital nomad scene. And I'm just getting emails left and right from people that are saying, Brett, I want to become a digital nomad. You know, people are starting to wake up and see. I hate to say I told you so, but I've been making videos about, you know, the police state environment of the West for a long time. And now it's here. People can see it. People are being oppressed by it. And people have had enough, all right? They want to get out. They want to escape. It's not too late. Like I say, people have been emailing me. I've been helping as many people as I can. But I think this is going to drive a huge wave of digital nomads. So I do not think the digital nomad scene is dead at all. I think obviously we're going through a dip. People aren't traveling as much. But there are always going to be countries that you can travel to. All right, so that's a big concern with this whole situation. People are saying, oh my God, travel is over and things like that. I don't think it is. I think whenever you get this dynamic where certain countries or places behave in a bad way, there will always be other countries that accommodate for what people want. So a bit like in the US, where you've got California now completely destroying their entire state, and then everyone's moving out to Texas. All right, so there's always places that will accommodate. I think Thailand is going to be one of those places. So I think there's going to be a lot of digital nomads coming back to Thailand. But even if it's not Thailand, I mean, there's going to be other countries. Like I say, Georgia's a nice country my friends friend has moved to South America. You can travel there right now, I believe. So yeah, I think you're going to see people pretty much just escaping these draconian countries, you know, that are locking everybody down. Australia, UK, America, things like that. There's a really great YouTuber, and I don't want to steal his phrase or his tagline as my own. He's a guy who runs a YouTube channel called what's it called? Nomad Capitalist. That's it. And his tagline is "Go where you're treated best." And I think that's what it really comes down to. By becoming a digital nomad and working online, you're able to go where you're treated best. It gives you the freedom, it gives you options, basically. And that's what I've always said is one of the best things about working online. It's not so I can stay in Thailand and live in Thailand forever, although that is my plan. I would like to do that. But if Thailand turned sour one day and got really bad, I can just go somewhere else where I'm treated better. All right. So I think obviously so many people are realizing this right now, and digital nomads, it's not over. It's only going to start to pick up. Another huge thing is because of what's happened and because of everything going online with Zoom and stuff, it's now actually a lot easier to become a digital nomad. Before, if you was to reach out to a business and say like, hey, I want to do some work for you, and I want to do it remotely, you might encounter friction there that you'd have to overcome. Now you don't really have to overcome that friction. So people are getting used to remote work, so it actually plays in your favor if you're planning on taking whatever it is you do or learning something else and going online with it. Now, if you're in the position of you want to become a digital nomad, you want to, you know, come out here to Thailand, you actually can do it. You can do it right now. Get the flight, get in the ASQ hotel, and then you're good here for like a year. Like I said, you can switch over to longer term visas once you get here. And yeah, these are the people that are going to be coming back to Thailand. It's going to pretty much be exclusively digital nomads. Before, the Thai government didn't want digital nomads here long term. They just wanted tourists. Now the only tourists that there are going to be for the foreseeable future, or in the short term, who knows how long, are going to be digital nomads. People that actually have the ability to come here and stay here for at least 9 months. Most people can't do that, right? Most people can only come on a holiday for like a week or two. And obviously that's impossible because they can't spend the whole holiday in a quarantine hotel. So yeah, I think it's looking great for digital nomads. I think we've seen a dip, but we're going to have a big 180 turnaround in the future. Like I say, if it's not Thailand, then all over the world, all different countries, you know, it's easier than ever. And those that have the initiative, the drive to actually get out there and do it, will be able to do it, you know. And who knows, if you wait any longer, if you wait a year or two, it might become a lot harder to do. I'd be doing it right now if I were you. I'm currently working on a membership site where people can come in. It's going to be free for everybody to access, and some other resources that if you are in that position and you are just, you know, trying to work out your plan and stuff, we can come together, we can chat, I can help as many people as possible, because like I say, I'm answering a lot of emails and they're very, very repetitive. I keep answering the same emails over and over again, so I'm trying to kind of put it into like a little forum, basically, where you can get the answers to the same questions. It's not ready yet, but like I said, it will be free when it is ready, and if you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description of this video. That's my thoughts on the digital nomad scene. Is it dead? Is it over? I don't think so. And if you like the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, check out that resource in the description. It's going to be ready very, very soon. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.